Hey, check it out, it's MediaShinobi and we're going to be reviewing Sword Art Online Season 2.
Alright, so Sword Art Online Season 2, I know what the majority of you guys are thinking, like, it's gonna be good, had high hopes for it. I mean, even at Anime Expo, the line for the event was like 3 hours long. I have mixed feelings about this season. The whole season itself was a bit out of balance. The whole Gun Gale arc, it was good. The whole animations, Kirito, choosing a kind of different sort of fighting style. It was refreshing, it was nice. Although the whole Kirito being like PTSD type thing was kind of weird. Death Gun? That was his name?
Death Gun.
Death Gun, I kind of liked him as a villain. But, I mean, he could have been more better.
I don't know, I just felt like he was there. That was it.
Yeah,
it was more for Kirito and
Shinon.
Shinon's character development.
I was wondering if the other characters were gonna be in there. They're like in the background, but they weren't. And the approach for the whole Gun Gale thing, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really thought they were gonna do more, with the whole Gun Gale thing, but no, they just ended it there. It was kind of disappointing. It was like the highlight of the whole series. They got over their fears and they moved on with their life. Shinon is now with the group and she's doing the AOL thing. Is it AOL?
It's the Alphenheim Online fused with Sword Art Online thing.
Yeah, they're doing that. And I can't stress how I didn't like how they just threw her to the side. They left Shinon out. Like, she was there, kinda, but then they kinda threw her out.
She had an arc.
But still, I mean, she's so awesome. I mean, I love snipers. Like, that's one of my things. And blue hair. I mean, she's just awesome. I mean, look at her. Look at her. And okay, Thor being a woman, and the tree of life, Yggdrasil or whatever that thing is. It was interesting. It felt more like an OVA, but it was kind of unnecessary. Kirito got Excalibur. He only used it once. I mean, just once. But I guess I kind of like how you see a little bit more of the other characters, like Klein. We saw how his his playboy personality, trying to get ladies, but he doesn't have a chance. I feel for him. I feel like we all have an inner Klein in ourselves.
I have Calvin Klein. I'm sorry, I can't believe I made that joke.
And moving on to the last arc, I'm gonna call it the Yuki arc. But when they said, I'm dying, I have AIDS, and this is my only way to live is in this game. It was a totally, completely different feel, and I really enjoyed it. And I shed a tear. If you didn't shed a tear, Jan, you have no feelings. Watch Planet!
I'm watching it. Stop throwing that at me.
You can also call it like a Nasuna arc, because if you look in the first series, she was introduced, she was a cool swordsman, but you really get to know her well. The second half of the first season, she was damsel in distress, and now we kind of actually see her, going on her own, doing her own things, using her own 2 feet, and pretty much she's trying to find herself, arguing with her mom, like, I like my life how it is, and I want to have fun. And that whole showing her mom virtual reality life and the grandparents' house, that was touching, and they kind of connected. I wish I could do that. I mean, it would be so romantic if I could just show a girl a romantic island,
you're cheap.
Whatever.
You are cheap.
Whatever. Okay, we live in a recession, and then we actually also in this arc we actually see Kirito lose in a duel twice. I didn't like how he didn't use his dual blades in the duel. I mean, that's kind of what he's known for. I mean, Yuki's known for her 14-hit combo, I believe. Kirito's known for his dual wield. I mean, it would have been a better match if, they used everything. Plus, she was dying. I mean, if you're not gonna go full out, I mean, it's not really worth it.
I don't know. I just felt like, theoretically, Kirito should have won, but I see what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
And if you notice, that arc wasn't really about fighting.
Still, it's Kirito. He's the badass. I mean, he can't lose. And he has Excalibur.
That he used once.
Also, we get to see Kirito like kind of do something else besides gaming. He's actually creating some type of visual, like, I don't know what you call that, a webcam that actually...
It's a webcam on your shoulder.
Webcam on your shoulder that, he's using Yui as a guinea pig to see...
Daughter. Okay, just saying.
Okay, he's using his daughter to get money. He's actually using the same technology to help, the hospitals with Yuki, the whole Yuki thing, using that for medical purposes and helping people out. That's pretty cool. And the whole twist that, the original creator for this was Akihito, the guy who made Sword Art, the guy who killed like 1,000-some people.
Now we could think of him in a more positive light.
He killed so many people just to save this many people's lives.
It's not just black and white, there's a lot of gray.
So to compare it to season 1, season 2 has everything and more. It has the feels, it has the fan service, the booty shots, a lot of booty shots.
It's got.
And it also has action, and the story, it wasn't great, but it was definitely better than season 1, I'll say that. And the rating for season 1, I remember I gave it like a 7. For season 2, I'm gonna give it a solid 8. The 8 is really good.
And with that out of the way, do you think there's enough content, from what I've heard, enough for a season 3 of Sword Art Online?
Season 3, there is another art or novel.
And that's with Excel World?
Yes, it has something to do with Excel World. I know that. I know a couple of my friends have read the actual novels, and there's slight different variations between season 1 and season 2 already. But the possibility for season 3 is there. Okay, if they really do. If it does exist for season 3, we'll do a series review. Because to be honest, doing an episode by episode review, I'm letting you right now, my hopes for it is not that high. And that's how I honestly feel like I'm gonna be. But yeah, definitely pray. I'm not gonna say check it out. I'm just gonna say pray. I really hope that it does well. Doesn't disappoint the fans. And end the whole Sword Art Online series on a good note. And thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, tell us what you guys feel. This is Scott, and I'm gonna get shot in the heart by Shino. It's me.
Wow, that's like a perfect angle for it too.
I'm gonna cut down.
Okay, I'll cut it.